Hey, thanks for stopping by Mystic Messages. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Hope everyone is doing amazing. These messages are timeless and will be received in divine timing for those who need to hear them. If they don't apply, please let them fly. You're always welcome to come back for the next, but I do encourage you to hang out. There might be something specifically that you need to hear within this message, or there might be something for someone else that you could pass along. That being said, let's get to it. Uh, Today's message is about free will. I don't know who needs to hear this, but the message is coming through very strongly from source. And they keep saying you have free will. Again, I don't know who needs to hear this. The one thing I do know is this is partially for some of my cross watchers out there. You know who you are. Uh, Again, you have free will. And what does that mean? Okay, it means that you have been given opportunity after opportunity, and this is being said with no judgment. And it's not coming from me because I don't judge anyone. That's for God. But it is coming from source, okay, for those who need to hear this. And it's non judgmental and loving. You have been given opportunity after opportunity after opportunity, and you refuse to move forward. For some of you, it's because of fear. You're afraid to move forward, okay? For those who are afraid to move forward, you are being asked to strengthen your faith, okay? Increase your meditation and prayer practice, whatever it is that you do. Increase your faith in whoever it is that you resonate with in the higher realms, and the fear will subside. But you have to maintain that faith. Faith is very important throughout all this, okay? But again, faith without action doesn't work, okay? We have to place action, we have to believe, regardless of the circumstance, regardless of what's happening around us, okay? Now, like I said, the second part of this message is for the cross watchers who have been involved in nefarious activities. You've been involved with a group of individuals, okay? Some type of a cult, church like thing. I don't know exactly what it is. It's some kind of a cult like situation. It appears to be like a cult like situation, a secret society of some kind. It's a mixture of things. There is black magic involved. There is ritualistic sacrifice involved. Okay, and I'm not even going to mention specifically what's involved with that because it's hideous, and God's not pleased with that. Okay, again, you had free will to either participate with this group or not with these two individuals. There's a family that runs this group. Okay, and I keep mentioning it over and over again because the divine wants this to get out there. It's so imperative. The divine is trying to help everyone with this message. Okay, again, non-judgmentally and lovingly. Okay, for those of you who have participated willingly, again, you had free will to participate. Okay, you may have noticed that things are starting to go awry in your life. There's a reason. These are the direct results of the things that you have put out there that you've engaged in, whether directly or indirectly. Now, many of you have been given the opportunity to make good, okay, to help mitigate some of that karma, some of what's happening to you right now, okay? And still, there's many of you who have done absolutely nothing and you're continuing to go down this path. You're continuing to let two sociopathic people lead you down a path of destruction, okay? And again, this is being said non-judgmentally, okay? You could take this or leave this. You could do what you want with it. It's up to you, okay? This is just meant to help you. I'm not here to judge you, and that's not what I'm about. Okay. But I do know a little bit about faith, okay, because I've had to keep my faith my entire life. And so I'm going to share this with you to give you some strength, some guidance, okay, through my own experience. Faith will be tested, okay, especially if you are in a situation where things don't seem to be going right and you think, what's happening? What's going on? Why is this happening? Why is this occurring? Now, in some instances, God allows things to happen to certain individuals, okay, for his own glory, and that's fine, okay. Those weapons that God allows to touch, especially people uh, who align with the higher realms, is intentional, okay. It's to expose, okay. Even though the individuals who are being afflicted might be harmed a little bit, okay, might be slightly harmed, but they will never be consumed. You know, literally, the fire will never consume them. And I keep bringing up the example of my thumb, of my hands that got burnt. Okay, about a month and a half back. Okay, due to a negative psychic attack. I was severely injured and burnt with the intention of they were trying to harm me. They were trying to kill me. Bottom line, okay, they're aware of what they're doing. There's even individuals that are higher up in society. There's in this situation there are people in the entertainment industry who are involved. There's people in the government who are involved. There's individuals who are involved in the local government, I should say, more so than anything else, because these people seem to have a stronghold on the judicial system, the police force, and whatnot in their environments because of their money. Okay, these particular individuals. Anyway, it's going to be exposed. It's coming out, and for those individuals, for you out there, for you people in the entertainment industry who thought it was kind of cute to get involved with a situation like this because you needed more money, it wasn't enough that you had. You thought that harming individuals, entertaining black magic was going to elevate your status. Okay, and this includes the politicians and the judges and the lawyers and everyone else who was involved in this. This is all for you. Again, this is all for you. Now, you can't change what you did. You can't take it back. You can't get rid of the negative energy that you put out, but you can mitigate it by making a difference now. Doesn't mean it's going to go away. It means you can mitigate it. And again, you have free will. It's your choice. You'll know if this message is for you because this will be confirmation for you. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about with the two individuals that you're following, these sociopaths that belong to a family, a group of individuals who are in the entertainment business and involved with that. You'll know who they are. Okay, you'll know very well who they are, and if you're involved with them, you know who you are too. This is your opportunity to start making your life better, to start turning things around. But you got to speak up. You got to have guts. You got to have faith. And again, I'm not saying this to insult anyone or to hurt anyone. I'm just giving it to you straight. That's the way it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat or polish anything. That's not what I'm about. I've said that several times before. And I'm not here to make everyone happy. And if this doesn't make somebody happy, you're free to click me off. That's cool. If you want to laugh at this, that's cool too. I've been ridiculed my entire life. Anyone's laughter is not going to bother me because I know who I resonate with. I know who I work for. It's the bottom line. I know who I am. And anyone who thinks it's funny and laughs and thinks that it's fun making fun of other people, you're just adding to your negative karma. And you have to look at yourself and say, what it is that what are you laughing at? Would you have the guts to come out here and place yourself and try to do good work for the Most High? Would you be able to take the ridicule for that? But you ask, you expect, you want riches, you want fame, you want. None of that shit's important. That's all 3D stuff. I could care less about that. As a matter of fact, if a rich person came to me today and said, you know what, I want to take you away with everything, I could give a shit less. I don't want your money. That to me is not important. What's important is love, honesty, respect, loyalty. Those things are important. And there's too much of the opposite going on because of greed, and it's disgusting. And again, I'm not saying that judgmentally. I'm just speaking to everyone out here with a willing ear who understands what I'm saying. So either you get this or you don't. It doesn't matter. But the bottom line is you have to have faith. And again, I'm going to give you one last shot of my thumb. We're about a month and 2 weeks in. And from a thumb and another hand that was almost totally consumed, it is now fully clear as proof for you, whether you decide to take this or not. And if you found this video today, this is the proof you've been asking for, and I'm going to show it to you. A month and a half ago, my thumb was totally consumed by a freak accident. I thought I was going to lose my thumb. I've told the story before, and if you didn't hear it, I'll just repeat it one more time. There were negative forces trying to scare the shit out of me, telling me my thumb was not going to be able to move again, my nail was going to fall off, it was going to be totally consumed, it would be non-functional, it might have to be amputated. All these voices were trying to scare the shit out of me, and I'm sure some of you understand what I'm talking about because you're going to get these voices trying to scare the shit out of you, trying to pull you off your path, trying to take your faith. Take it from me. Don't do it. Trust God. And it doesn't mean I wasn't scared because when I started to hear those voices, I almost started to doubt. But I didn't let those voices overtake me. And you have the same strength within yourself not to let the voices overtake you. Okay? So we're going to leave this message on the end with the visual of my thumb. It's still a little swollen. It's almost back to normal. But as you can see, what was totally consumed by fire is now almost fully healed. And it almost matches my thumb. As you can see, I didn't lose the nail. There's still some swelling and some bruising, but that is proof of God's love if you have faith. And hopefully that image inspires someone. Hopefully that story inspires someone. And hopefully this message inspires those, including the cross watchers out there who've done harm, including to me. Again, this is your opportunity to try to make things better. And again, you have free will, so it's up to you. All right, we're going to leave it at that. Thanks again for stopping by, and we'll see you again soon. Take care.